Curtin University, and the campus was established in 2008. And we want to welcome our Vice Chancellor, John Nelson, Professor John Wood of Navitas, Executive General Manager, Dr. Maria Fiocco. She's the college director as well as the principal of Curtin College. And we're very privileged to have all of them here. Gracing this occasion is also the Curtin Alumni President, Edmund Singh, who will be gracing this occasion. Without much delay, I will have John Nelson open the speech for us, and then followed by Edmund Singh. So, John, please.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a great pleasure to first of all welcome our visitors to Curtin campus, and we just had a very productive academic board downstairs with the visitors and as members of the board. And I would like here to extend my thanks to them for the fact that they're participating in the board, in the academic board itself. The development of this, the Career Centre, has taken time to come to fruition, but what is fantastic about it is all the way along, this room has had strong, very strong support from the alumni. And without the alumni, I would suggest that it may not have gotten very far. The support that I personally received from the alumni as PVC is something I haven't expected and is so pleasing to receive. The sort of people you can pick up a telephone and talk to them, and they give you advice or support or suggestions. The committee here in Singapore, the Singapore Alumni Committee, is very ably led by Edmund. He's been there since his third year? Yeah. Third year. And the committee members have put so much into the actual committee itself and so much into working with Curtin Singapore. It's just so good, it's just so refreshing to have a group of dedicated people who are prepared to work with Curtin University, their own alumni, to actually see it move forward, and giving their own time to this. So to the alumni, the Curtin Singapore alumni guys, thank you so very much. Your support, your assistance, and the time you've given is very much appreciated. And I'm also saying that not only from the staff here at Curtin Singapore, but also the students of Curtin Singapore who are going to be able to use this centre. So I don't want to say much more other than to say welcome here today. It's going to be a great occasion opening this room, and I do trust that the students will be able to get use out of this one in the future, and with the support of the alumni, what this room will offer, or the centre will offer, will grow over time. Thank you very much.
Well, I've got 3 pages here. I'll probably take shorter than you. Okay, well, thanks Professor John Nelson, Professor John Wood, Dr. Maria Fiocco, fellow Curtin alumni colleagues, and of course representatives from the student body. Well, first of all, warm welcome to all of you as we mark, I think, what would be a very major milestone for both the Curtin alumni as well as the Curtin Singapore management team. You know, a lot of people ask me how did all this thing started. Well, I guess it was about 3 years ago. It all started back when we had some sort of like a soft launch for this campus at, where was that hotel? Raffles Hotel? Swiss Hotel.
Swiss Hotel.
There you go. Sometime in 08, I believe. 2008? Sometime there. And what happened was actually a few of it gave the guests, of which a large number of them were from the alumni, to get together. And what happened was a very surprising thing happened. You know, some of us like-minded individuals got together and said, hey, you know, this is a fabulous opportunity because what we have now is a physical campus, which we never had, that everybody can call home, and where it gives us an opportunity to engage both the management and the academia body as well as the students and of course the alumni. So we formed a pro-temp committee. I remember our first meeting was in Kallang McDonald's. Those were the early days. You know, we didn't have aircon or this fabulous room or none of this. It was in an al fresco kind of setting, and we had burgers and fries, not too bad. And I think this one's better. So things started, and we got elected into office. That was to the 2009. And like John mentioned, it's now in our third year, so time flies indeed when you're having fun. And I think this is a great opportunity for all of us, because I think one of the key critical success factors that that we look at how we can grow this wonderful journey that we have built so far, and this momentum, is how we can continue to engage both the management, the academia team, as well as the student body, which you all know very soon when they graduate will be alumni. So instead of getting them at the tail end, why not we get them at, engage them at the front end? So this is one of the reasons why we got. And of course to see how we can give back. I think it's very important that the alumni be involved one way or the other in giving back to the student body. So a lot of hours were put in, a lot of hard work with my fellow colleagues. I remember we had meetings till like 11 p.m. in the boardroom. That was crazy, but like I said, if you're committed to the cause, then it's the kind of things that you have to get there. So many thanks to all my colleagues, many thanks to fabulous support from John. We never had that kind of support before, I think. And also a couple of people that I must mention today, and that is Catherine Batesby and Amber Trinek at the Office of Alumni Relations back in Bentley. Wonderful support from them. Very, very good colleagues and friends of ours. So thank you all for coming today. I think the food is getting cold, so I better stop here, stop where I am today. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you for that wonderful speech by Professor John Nelson and our President of the Curtin Alumni Singapore, Edmund Singh. Now we will get the very VIP to just stand in front of here. Can I call upon Professor John Nelson? You would like to stand here in the middle. Edmund. Okay. And Professor John Wood. This way, please. All right, what you need to do is that we'll present you with the scissors, and Darren will bring forward the scissors for the VIPs, and I'll tell you how you're going to cut this ribbon. And we'll all right, John.
Are we able to say anything when we cut the ribbon? Or before?
Yes, we must make a wish that the Curtin Singapore Student Career Centre will flourish, and a lot of students will come here for advice on their career development, and they will make Singapore proud. So Curtin University will grow.
And of course, in my mind, I know this is the Ghost Month. I know that this is not necessarily an auspicious day, but I'm of Scottish heritage.
Right.
We have the power to actually dispense with ghosts. So consider this to be a very unique occasion. But as I'm cutting it, I'll also be thinking that what a privilege it's been that you've come to study and chosen Curtin. And that how touched we are by it because of the investment that you and your family have made. And so I think you mentioned about giving something back. I think we owe you a great deal for having come and continuing that journey. But more importantly, in many ways, you're our best marketers.
Yes.
So I've got a number of thoughts going through my mind, but number one is that the ghosts are a long way from here and on the Scottish shores.
Well said. Thank you. This way? Yeah, this way. Straight to the camera there. Yeah. All right. So what you do is that, John Wood will cut it to your right, and then you will follow next, John Nelson, and then all at the same time. While you're cutting, put your hand just under the ribbon. Yeah.
So look at the camera first.
Yes. Okay. With the count of 1, 2, 3, you'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Hey. That's really getting rid of the ghost. Thank you. You throw it over your shoulder.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. May I invite the VIPs to go forward, please, John Wood. And I would like to invite our guest of honor, the next guest, Dr. Maria Yoko, to walk forward. And all of you can come forward to witness this opening ceremony. What she's going to do is she's going to unlock this door, unlock clockwise, double time, and she's going to open the Curtin Singapore Student Career Centre. All right, please, Adam. One more. Voila!
Great, isn't it?
Professor John?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, great, isn't it?
Very nice.
It's fantastic.
So basically, this is the workstation for the center manager.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a couple of cozy little corner for coaching and mentoring. And then one here, maybe your resources over
Yeah,
here.
fantastic.
So you're going to come into the centre and different people will roster to...
That's right.
That's going to be fantastic
It is,
for
isn't it?
students.
Oh, it is,
just to
isn't it?
have that
No.
one-to-one
It's really fabulous,
opportunity
eh?
to just talk.
Really fabulous.
Successful businessmen and they can ask
There's a few
questions.
books I should be borrowing from you. To tell me, 100 best ways to land a job in troubled times, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
One of these things.
No.
Career navigation.
It's great, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah,
It's
that's
fantastic.
right. That's right.
It's
fantastic.
Then you have
We get a pop mix.
yeah. I think we got
Some can come in here.
Alright, now we're going to have some fun time. Come to the students.
Students?
We should get the students to...
Yeah.
Alright, what the students need to do is that they need to fire this before the opening ceremony will be very auspicious for the Student Career Center. We'll invite Professor John Nelson and Edmund Singh to pop the bottle of champagne. Alright.
And we can all drink it.
John, that's an assumption.
Alright. And then the students will then do the popping. Alright? Okay.
I've got to get my...
They are all well equipped, but they're trained by me.
Have you got a glass handy so none gets wasted?
Together.
Yeah.
Together.
Okay, together. Maybe we can do it together.
Together.
Good bang, right? Let's do it. Right? Fantastic.
The clock's coming up.
Okay, one.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Yeah, clean the carpet and the ceiling.
Yeah, we just like the lights.
My wire's off.
Give me a second, trying to catch up.
I normally just hold the cork. I don't like going bang.
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't agitate the bottle because otherwise it will be a big move. Remember, turn the bottle. Turn the bottle.
Melvin, you've done this before, right? Just a few times.
Mine's almost ready to go.
Keep on the light.
One, two,
Three.
fantastic.
Big bang.
Big bang.
Fantastic. Yeah, thank you.
What a
Thank you.
great facility, you know?
Great timing.
Drive away the spirit. Drive away the spirit.
Is that part of the theory, behind the noise?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just to
To scare away.
scare away the
Chase away all the bad luck.
all the bad luck.
So how much
It's a great thing to get the students in.
Can't help yourself. Over 18 months.
Hi, Joe, you alright, eh?
Yeah, you should have a few glasses. It'll make the classes more interesting.
Some more. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you